Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Plays for Days. Today we are doing a profile on the Lightsworn deck we've been playing all this week. Pretty interesting stuff. We got lights, we got a couple of darks.
We got that motherfucking dragon. Judgment Dragon.
OP as shit.
This thing is like so broken. It's not even funny.
It shouldn't be allowed at 3, but it is.
The fact that you can use its effect numerous times as well.
It's like dad at 3 all over again. It's like, oh, you killed one, no big deal, whatever.
So good. But yeah, let's get into the deck profile. This is the deck I've been using for the past week.
Yep.
And yeah, it's really consistent. Like it beats like all the top tier decks. Like,
and it's got a good matchup against dragons.
It does. Like it's so easy to go into Crimson Blader, even Mermails, anything. But yeah, let's get into the deck profile. We got 3 Judgment Dragons. Obviously, it just ends games. Yep. It's your win condition. So good. We got 2 Celestia. Really good card. Mills 4, pops 2.
Fantastic
Great card.
Bait.
Yeah, you summon her out before JD, pop some cards, summon JD out with her, just wreck face.
Because JD is like your win condition card.
Yeah, if they don't have to. Yeah, it's just great. We got 2 Wolf. Some people play 3. I play 2. I like it at 2.
He sucks to draw.
Yeah, and you draw more than you think, so I just put him at 2. 2 Garoth, because he's really good with Lumina first turn, just to mill, and then Garoth's effect is just really good.
You get to draw cards and mill.
Not to mention if you have any other Lightsworns, his effect just gets even more nastier. And he's decent, 1850. Not that horrible.
No.
Then we got the new guy, Raiden, Lightsworn Assassin. Broken ass card. I mean, light,
Assassin?
4-star. And yeah. Or Assailant. Sorry, Assailant. Assassin.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Not
Freaking
Magic.
He looks like an assassin. Come on. No, but yeah, he's a 4-star light tuner. So, wow.
Which wasn't even necessary.
1700. He basically mills 2 cards when you activate his effect, and also at the end phase he mills 2 more. So you mill 4 cards with him. And he becomes 1900 if you mill a Lightsworn.
Card Trooper, you got shit on him.
Yeah, so I mean, it's basically a 1900 beater if you mill with his effect. And he mills 4, and he's a tuner, which you can bring back with Lumina, and then mill more, sink into a 7 Black Rose.
Plus he looks cool.
He does look badass. It's pretty splashable. Like, I've seen a lot of Chaos Dragon decks using them too. Like, why not? Like, mill 4 cards, light, tuner.
Potentially becoming a 19.
That's really good. So I run triples of him. I run the 2 Lilas. Some people run 3. I think 2's just right. Great card. We all know what Lila does. I run 2 Aaron. It's another Lightsworn. Not bad. Mills 3.
Great against Mermails.
Yeah, bounce back Bisslin. But just a good card. And mills decent. That 1 Honest, because it's just incredible in here. And
they're basically all lights.
Yeah.
Anything you want on the field is going to be light.
The 3 Luminas, she came back a little while ago. She wasn't always at 3.
No. Thank God she's at 3, though.
Yeah, I mean, this card is incredible in here. Too good. Too good. Top of milling 3, you reborn a Lightsworn by pitching some, so you can pitch back like your Necro Gardener, Plague Spreader, bring out a Garoth, and just start milling. And I run the 3 Minerva, yeah, Lightsworn Maiden. She's really good. Like, a lot of people, because they changed her effect, I think it is. Like, before it used to be, she used to get her effect when she was special summoned. But, like, I don't really, like, I've never used her effect when you normal her. Like, really, it's just really nice to get that extra mill. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, she's a tuner. With, like, Illumina, you can go into 6s, or if you have a 4, 7s.
And she's another Lightsworn, just another target for JD.
Like, I've had so many times where I've just gone off with her from milling. I get that extra mill. It's happened to be a wolf or another Lightsworn I've needed.
Well, the optimal play is you end up going for the Lumina, you bring back a Roth, you mill 1 of her, mill like wolf and stuff. You just get all these special summons
exactly too,
and you activate draw.
Yeah, it's just nasty. And like on top of that, you can like pitch her with like Monster Reincarnate to get her effect. You can pitch her with Solar Recharge and then mill even more extra with Solar Recharge. So she's just really good.
So he's just a really strong miller that you don't even have to have on the field. Yeah. Just activates in the grave.
It just enhances the deck. Like, I wouldn't run her, like, any lower than 3. I just max that shit out.
It just works too good with Garoth and Lumina.
And the 3 Necro Gardener, because why not? Like, this, like, you summon out Lumina first and Garoth. Go Garoth. It's like, what are they going to do? You have Necro Gardener and Grave. There's not much you can really do. You can't get over it usually. And if you do, whatever. You can, and plus it stops them from multi-cane, like dragons. and mermills.
It puts a lot of control in your hands, just having that target in your graveyard just to say, no, stop the attack.
And if you can like get 2 or 3 early on, it's a good game. Like they ain't gonna stop you from milling and causing a lot of trouble with the JD.
Yeah.
And the 2 plague spreaders, like I don't know why he came back at 2. Like he's just incredible in here. Like once you've milled enough, when you kind of need to slow down a little, you can start sinking and overlaying.
You already got guys in the grave. Just summon out Lumina, pitch the plague spreader, bring back another guy, use the plague spreader, bring something out. There's a Mistworm.
Yeah. You can even put Wolf back on top of your deck, which is like optimal. You just put back Wolf on top and you summon out Raiden, and then you just start milling. You mill that Wolf, something else, and then you can sink into like a Black Rose, Stardust, anything, and just hit them. Yeah. Do whatever,
Well, if it's just a plague spreader and Raiden, you can go into 6s of any kind.
Yeah, even 6s.
Oh, no, they're both tuners.
Yeah, they're both tuners. So what are we saying? But I just really like that plague spreader, and he combos nicely with a lot of things. You can even put Minerva. Minerva. I keep messing up her name. You can put her on top of the deck, and then just use Raiden effect. Start milling.
Then you got to for sure Lightsworn or for sure whatever on top of your deck to mill.
Yeah, and she mills extra too, so it's really nice. But yeah, he's just really good in here. And next we got 2 Raikos. Some people run 3. I think 2's more than you need.
2 is nice just because it stops a lot of nasty stuff out there. Plus it mills 3. Plus it's a Lightsworn. It's kind of an obvious choice.
Yeah, really good card. And the 3 solar recharges, obviously. I mean, usually when I've opened up with them, it's been game. If I opened up with one.
But we seem to keep milling them.
Yeah, which is horrible. But that's kind of it's kind of the risk you take when you play Lightsworns. And then the 2 Monster Incarnate, some people run 3, but I wouldn't run more than 2. 2 is just the right number, I find.
It's just nice to get your JD back if something went wrong. There's Solemn Warning, sends it to the grave. Well, shit, bring it back, try again.
It's really good, and you can even use it on Illumina and all sorts of shit, so it's really good.
It gets back those strong monsters you want back.
Yeah.
And even though you're pitching a card, if it's a Necro or if it's a Plague Spreader,
or even her.
If it's Minerva, who double cares?
Yeah, so you have a lot of targets to pitch.
If it's Wolf, who triple cares?
Yeah, really. So it's just a great card. And we got the 1 Gold Sarcophagus to kind of banish your JD and just go off in a few turns.
Get it back.
Puts more pressure on your opponent. They know that JD's coming, and
it's kind of funny. It's been kind of a thing lately to use Gold Sark and banish dragons.
Yeah, it's like the only dragon in the deck.
Anything you want to Gold Sark, it's going to beat a dragon of some shape, variety.
Yeah, some sort of dragon.
Usually.
And then that Foolish Burial, you can put anything in there. Even if you need a Wolf, if you want to sink for an 8, if you have Raiden, you Foolish Burial Wolf, you can go into anything like Crimson Blader if you want to stop those dragons really fast. Or you can even Foolish Burial your JD. If you have 1 or 2 in there, you can go Beckoning Light. Bam, bring them back to your hand. Good game.
Speaking of which, we got Charge the Light Brigade.
Which is obvious. It's so great. And it makes it even better now that you got Raiden. Yeah. So you can add him to your hand and mill even more. So that sets you up crazy first turn.
Yeah. And the Beckoning Light.
There it is.
Which I could see easily getting limited or even banned.
In the future. Because this thing is too good in here.
You just discard your whole hand, so you got a bunch of Plague Spreaders, Necros, whatever.
Minerva, anything.
Just kill them all, and then get back your JDs, get back your...
anything. Luminas.
Your Lilas, whatever.
Yeah, Lumina even. She's so good.
Get back your Garoth, just because he's cool.
Anything you want. This thing is so good. Some people played it at 3, but... again, I chose 2. I really like 2.
It's one of those fun little MST baits. It's just you set it down, they end their turn, and they're like, MST. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pitch my hand, get 3 JDs back, and just sack the shit out of you.
By then they should know though. Like once you've set up your grave, they're like, that's gonna be a Beckoning Light. but hey, it's there. It's a really good card.
So obviously high monster count. We got 30. We got 8 and 2.
Yeah. So there you guys go. And for the extra deck, we play, where we go? Let's go Star Eater, because it's possible.
It's very possible. It's 11. It's not that bad.
Nope. Crimson Blader, I explained a few things you could do to make him and Stardust.
You're 2 8s.
Yeah. I played the 1 Black Rose. You could bump it up to 2, but for me, 1's been working, because JD nukes the field as well. You're really not going to use more than 1.
The Black Rose is more just kind of bait if you only got the 1 JD ready to go.
And I played the 1 HTC Behemoth. Cyhemoth, sorry. He's really good. He's really good though. Like after damage calc, just banish anything that's a threat of
It's
any
a DD
sort.
warrior lady.
It is. It's really good to clean up some cards off the field.
Plus, if you attack a face down, it's like, oh man, that's a Gillen Duo or Spirit Reaper or whatever. You're just like, get the fuck out of here. It's an Abyssland. Like, oh, no. Get rid of that.
And I play the one Vulcan, the Divine.
Get some nasty cards, just like return.
Anything.
Yeah.
Like you can drop your JD and make him bounce back your GD, bounce back their cards, summon out JD again.
No big deal.
No big deal. Really good card. Or you can even bounce himself back and another card and just drop like 2 JDs or whatever, you know.
Yeah, so you used your JD effect already, summon out Vulcan, send it back to the hand so you can use it again.
Yeah.
Because, you can only use JD once per turn.
Like a boss.
No, I'm just kidding. You can use JD as many times as you want. Just pay 1,000, pay 1,000, pay 1,000.
Yep. And then we got next Armades. Very good card. Can't even explain how many times it's helped.
It's an amazing synchro.
It is so good, like very underrated. I think right now, at least right now.
Right now, it's very underrated. I'm surprised that card's not sitting on like a $60 price tag.
I've hit so many Rifles with this shit, or like anything that searches.
It's like, oh man, you got a Battle Fader in your hand. That's
matter.
nice.
You got a Bislin. Doesn't matter.
That's nice.
You got that Spellbook Magician.
That's nice.
Doesn't matter. You got Sangan. Doesn't matter. Witch of the Black Force. Nah, dog. What are you talking about?
Oh man, that's a nice Mirror Force you get. Too bad.
Mm-hmm.
This
thing is so good. Gores? No. Go home.
It's one of those great just little pushers.
Yep.
If he could affect your whole field,
oh my god, that would be incredible.
That'd be amazing. Unfortunately, it's just him, but it's still friggin' amazing.
The one Catastor, because if you can run 5s, Catastor, come on. Yeah. And then I run 2 8s. I run Heliopolis and Felgrand the Divine Dragon Knight. Because sometimes when you're pushing for game, you'll drop a couple JDs, you'll start hitting them for 6,000, and you're just short.
Wait a minute, I only got 5 cards left on my deck.
Exactly.
I should probably get rid of these JDs somehow, somewhere.
So you just overlay. I usually overlay for Felgrand the Divine Dragon Knight because it's a Shockmaster.
Plus it's 28.
Exactly. And it's not as bad as you think overlaying the JDs, because I mean you do run the Monster Reincarnates and you run the Beckoning Lights. So I mean, worst comes to worst, like you're getting them back.
They're not gone forever.
Really not that bad. And this card is incredible. It's won me games. So, and then I run the 1 Diamond Dyer, the 1 Star Liege, the 1 Maestroke, the Evolvo Chain, because like a Foolish Burial, you can put in the JDs to Beckoning Light or Monster Reincarnate them. It's really nice. Or you can put in Wolves or anything, whatever you want,
Yep.
It's a great card. Or a Minerva. And we got the 1 Cowboy, obvious. And yeah, that's for the extra deck. For the side deck, I don't really have anything like usual. It's all player preference, how the meta is going and everything. But these are some of the things I've seen people run in the Lightsworns, like obviously like Card Troopers. I find they're good, but like, I don't know, the way I have this deck set up and with the release of the new cards like Raiden and all that, like this deck mills like nothing. Like he mills 4. He's just really good. It's just sometimes he get cloggy. And he just takes up space. Yeah, he's not a Lightsworn. He just takes up space. So.
He's not a light. He's not a dark.
Can really use Honest Thumb. There's just, I don't know. For me, he just didn't really fit in, but
he's unnecessary.
I guess it's player preference though. But for me, it runs fine without him. Like
I would say it's unnecessary, but you could feel free to tech it out. I mean, drawing a card is always nice, but considering he's not a light, considering he's not a Lightsworn, it's just it doesn't really have a great place in the deck. I find.
With the new guy, you just mill 4 anyways, and he's a 19. So.
Plus Minerva mills too.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you can find the room, I guess, but
yeah,
you really don't need it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. And the Scrap Drake, and I was contemplating about throwing him in because you do run the 8s, so it's just a good card. It's just I couldn't really find room. I mean, if I had to, I could take out one of these, but I really like them. I use them more than you'd think, so... And some people do run 3 Monster Incarnates. Like I said, I prefer 2. Same with the Beckoning Light.
It's just you don't want that all right away. If you open up with it, like open up with 3 of them, it's just like...
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
I mean, you do get... When you mill them, it happens, but the deck still runs even without them, even when they end up getting milled.
Yeah.
The deck still does good on its own. And yeah, that was the deck. It's really fun. I try it. This is a really consistent build.
It's a really strong competitive deck right now.
It is.
Considering you can take out dragons with a relative ease. You can take out Mermills.
But I mean, like, I've also seen actually people run 3 Garoths, because I mean a lot of people are doing the Illumina, 3 Garoth, 3 Wolf thing, because they want to open up as fast as possible with all that.
Yeah.
But I just find this build is really good. It's consistent. It's, I don't know.
And really the sad part is, one of the strongest cards against this deck has been limited to 1. That's the Macro and the Fissure.
Yeah.
One of the strongest things to help stop this deck is just limited to 1 each.
And usually, like, by turn 2, like, it's got to be close to over with this deck. 1 or 2 turns. 3 is like, yeah.
Well, it's like you get that Lumina, you get the Garoth going. Lumina mills 3 on her own, doesn't she?
Yeah, she mills 3. And
so you're drawing stuff. And if you mill, like, Minerva, if you mill whatever, you're just getting additional effects.
And with Garoth on the field, it just gets gross. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's just, nasty.
I've never seen a JD come out of your deck less than, like, 4 turns in.
At most.
Or, I mean, more than 4 turns.
Yeah, at most. Usually it's in turn 2 or 3, but and sometimes you can even do a first turn, drop a couple of them, but it's just usually it's like you said,
it's like turn 4 is the latest, and that's usually just because you either don't have it or you just really don't feel safe doing it.
And that's not that bad considering, and by then you already got a decent field. Like the other cards are putting in work. Yeah. So.
I mean, you're smacking them for 19s and 1850s. That's really not that bad.
And
you got your Celestias, which are still popping stuff.
This thing is incredible. I love Celestia. And, like, I love the fact now that they can synchro, like, with the Plague Spreaders to put back the Wolves on top or something and mill them again with Raiden. And even, like, these, with the new tuners, Raiden, Minerva, and running the 2 Plague Spreaders, the deck can run, like, other ways instead of just JD. Like, it's really good. So.
It's a really strong competitive deck, and I would highly recommend giving it a try because it's fun, but it is sacky.
It's really sacky.
If you want your friends to still enjoy your company, don't play this with your friends, just play it online. Yeah. Because it is really sacky and it is really unfair at times.
The only thing you got to watch out for, obviously, is milling yourself out. Just be careful with that, because that does happen. And if you've ever played Lightsworn, especially like with the new shit here, like you might have decked yourself out.
Once you've gotten kind of what you need in the grave, just don't worry about milling anymore. Just worry about not milling.
Usually when I get to about 20 cards left in the deck, 15, then I'll like pretty much cut it off. If not, go very slow with the milling. Yeah. Because that's like the point where.
Well, because it's gotten to the point where it's like Swift Scarecrow a couple times. It's like, oh man, I can't mill anymore. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's such bullshit.
So just be careful about that. Otherwise, it's an amazingly consistent and hard to mess up deck if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, there you guys go. That was the deck profile of the deck I used this week.
Profile of the deck we used this week.
Yeah, very good. Yes. Work's getting to me. But yeah, stay tuned and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.